Hello everyone, Kenny here from the Cranky Old Man YouTube channel. Law enforcement, do you have what it takes? I was watching a video earlier today of a critical incident that happened in my old department where a man was attacking a woman with a knife. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but it was a two-man unit. Now, in Baltimore, we use one-man cars. We don't have a secondary unit as a backup there all the time. There's a lot of times you go to calls by yourself. I've actually had to walk to an armed robbery in progress because I didn't even have a car. We were so low on cars, they would just drop us off, and I would have our books and our stuff, and we would go around and answer calls. And I just happened to get an armed robbery call, and I had to walk like 4 blocks to it by myself. But anyway, I'm watching this video. You see the officers, they're coming up on the scene. They can obviously see what's going on. The dash cam really isn't picking up a whole lot of it. And the driver, I believe, has some time on. And he might have even had some military. He just had that air about him. The passenger, we don't know a whole lot about. He was saying, we need backup, we need backup. And this first officer that got out, he drew down on the guy who was actively trying to stab this woman. The woman was somewhat blocked by the man's body, and the officer felt that he needed to get closer, and so he rushed in. He didn't take shots far away where it could possibly hit the victim or other people who just have to stand around and they're mesmerized with stuff, and then they wonder why they get hit by ricochets and bullets and stuff. It's like, get away. But anyway, he moved in and he did what he had to do to neutralize the problem and to solve the problem. Meanwhile, the dash cam or the body cam swings around. You see that one officer standing by either the door of the car or the front rear, the front fender of their patrol car. He didn't even move. He didn't back up his partner. He didn't take any measures that I saw to help solve the problem. And it took a second unit. A female officer showed up and rushed right in to help this officer and take care of this critical incident right afterwards. So the reason why I tell you this story is, if you want to be a first responder, you need to be a problem solver. You need to have the confidence to do it. You need to have when I mean competence, it's not just, I can do it. You have to have bravery. It takes a lot to go after somebody who's got a gun or a knife. And some people don't realize that they don't have what it takes until they go through all the training, the fake stuff, the preparing these stuff. And then when it really happens, they're taken aback by it. So you really got to do some soul searching and think about, do you have what it takes to go up against a guy with a gun in a dark alley by yourself? Or just go into a back alley against a guy who may have a gun or a knife by yourself? These are things that you have to overcome. I didn't go into like the Army and became a Ranger and jump out of airplanes because I knew I did not have it in my soul to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. So if it was going to crash, give me a chute, tell me what to do, I'll do it. But I'm not jumping out on purpose. So I know I didn't have that in me. So I didn't join the Army to become a Ranger and jump out of airplanes. Okay, my feet stayed on the ground. And that's what you have to decide when considering a job in law enforcement or first responder at all. Remember, if you fail your job, people can get hurt and people can die. So really take stock of how you are and what you think you can do. Some of it can be learned. Some of it, with competence and training, you can overcome. But really, it's really about what you have deep down inside you. That's what makes a good officer. Yeah. And the willingness to help other people. Even as a civilian, I've stepped in at times to help people. May not have been in a critical incident, but I've helped in car accidents where I've helped get people out and set up a block and help direct traffic. I've stepped in on people who were armed with knives and things like that. And I've never had to use my firearm, except once I had to draw down on a guy who was posing a threat that we thought at the time was a deadly threat. And for whatever reason, he escaped my tentacles. But anyway, that's another story for another time. If you want to know something about the police department and what it takes or how it works in general, put some comments in there. I'm asking at the end of every video, please, I'm asking every video, put some comments down there and let me know what you want to hear about. You might want to just see guns, and that's fine. Maybe I'll just show guns. And I lost a subscriber today, and I know some of my stuff is boring. You don't want to know about 3D printing. You there and you over there. You have no care about 3D printing. So then when I post a video and you're like, oh man, that's just wasting my time. Well, if you don't want to hear about it, tell me and I'll do the 3D printing stuff on the side. I'm just trying to do stuff that I know people might benefit from. And I got a new plate in with the 3D printer and I thought people might want to know about it. And I put it out. Maybe that was what caused that one guy to leave. So I don't know. But I don't know unless you put comments down. So do that for me. Make this old man happy. 10,000 subscribers this year. That would be awesome. 10,000. I'd even be happy with 1,000. But I love this job, this thing right here. I feel like I'm a movie star. So, but I need to get successful at it. I don't want to be just talking to myself like a crazy old man. So, it's 7 minutes in. I hope you stayed to hear what I had to say about law enforcement. If you want to know more, I got some crazy stories to tell you. I know you don't want to hear me just talk about it. I need to get some editing skills so I can throw in some police video here and police video there that corresponds to what I'm saying to make it more visually appealing other than seeing this. I know I'm good looking, but I know the men out there, you're not that impressed. The ladies, however, I think they are. So that's the only bad sign about making your wife subscribe. They may be in bed with you, but they're probably thinking about me. Yeah, I'm just kidding. And don't unsubscribe because I said that. I'm just playing. All right, I got to go. Put some comments in there because I know who isn't putting comments down. And one day I might just show up at your door. Just kidding. I'm not threatening you in any way. No, I'm not. I'm not threatening. Okay, I got to go. Okay. All right, you guys take care. I love you all 89 of you guys now, or men and women, not, All right, you guys is a Baltimore thing, kind of like calling you hun. Some people take offense to it, but that's a Baltimore thing. Hey, hun, can you bring me some coffee? Hey, hun, do you have this? Hey, we say that. And we're not hitting on your wife. And, if you have a girlfriend and you say that, they're not hitting on somebody in front of you. That's just the way the men talk in Baltimore. So, take care. I hope to see you on another video. Send me some ideas and I'll talk about them. Or I'll do a review. I will buy it, for Christ's sake, and do a review on it. Where is it? I just spent $400 on a barrel comp thing for Shadow Systems. I spent $400 and hopefully I'll be the first one out to put a review out on that. God, it's so cold though. It's 52 degrees in my house and I don't really want to go out where it's 27 degrees and I'm getting even colder. So, but I bought it for you guys and I will do that if I get some comments. Go back, watch all my videos, put some comments in there. At least speed the algorithm so that it bumps me up a little bit. It's kind of cool when you go to YouTube and I see my face like in the reels. So if you like Winston the Wonder Pup, let me know. I'll do. He's got some crazy quirks. I'll carry my camera around, try to catch him. He does some crazy stuff. He likes to take my dog dish, his dog dish, when we're taking a shower, and drop it in the shower. Tell him he's hungry. Yep, you can wrangle around. I have a video in there, but I didn't know how to update the thumbnail to show his face. All it shows is a curtain. But he dropped it in there, and my wife. So anyway, gotta go. I hope you stayed long enough for me to get my point there. I love you. Take care. I'll see you in another video.